News 1226 First Alert Radar Network.
With up to 10 times the resolution of other local radars and technology that can pinpoint right down to your street.
First just got faster. Live from Augusta, we're watching News 1226 at 11.
Good evening, you're watching News 1226 at 11 on WRDW and WAGT, and now streaming live on WRDW+. I'm Robbie Patla. Some CSRA residents are demanding answers as investigations are ongoing in the Daryl Lowry murder case. Investigations are continuing after the teen was stabbed and drowned in Lake Termit last month. Demonstrators rallied outside the McCormick County office building this evening. They say they want SLED's investigation to be transparent and accountable.
The whole reason for coming out today is because we want to know what happened to Daryl. We know he was killed, but we want to know why. We want answers. We want trust. We don't trust the answers we're given. We want transparency. We want accountability. We want to know why this was allowed to happen, why it's so quiet.
Daryl Lowry's family says they still have questions about their son's killing. They've hired a lawyer to investigate the circumstances independently from SLED. Well, we've experienced slight cool down here in the CSRA today, but that leads to a bigger question. Will this trend continue? To answer that, we turn to first. Well, at one Augusta recovery home, the road to sobriety runs through art. The Hale Foundation is partnering with Cat McCall Papers to offer an art class for men in its first year-long addiction recovery program. Around 20 men took part in this class using watercolor to create original pieces that represent their own stories, both at Hale and in life. Mary Linda Lamar, Cat McCall's sister-in-law, who helped run the business, says that she sees how the class, it mirrors their recovery. It allows the men to be patient and take it one step at a time.
People come in that don't have an artistic bone in their body, and we look and we're like amazed at what they can do when they put a little time and thought and follow the directions. And I think that's a metaphor for life. You know, you can achieve something beautiful if you just follow the directions, and there's someone there to guide you. And I think that's what Hale House does.
This partnership grew out of an earlier collaboration when they created greeting cards that drew parallels between golf and sobriety. Those cards were sold to raise money for the Hale Foundation, and board member Marshall Brown says today's class could inspire the next one.
So it's very meaningful for us, and we're hopeful that maybe out of that art class today may come another set of cards.
But in the end, it's about helping those men discover skills that they didn't realize they had, and helping them on the road to recovery. Well, teaching veterans how to use artificial intelligence brought Veterans Forge and the AI Collective to Augusta this morning. Those nonprofits hold classes across the country to empower veterans and help their families build practical AI skills. In today's free classes, families learned how to use OpenAI as a tool to help advance their careers. And instructors say the goal is to help veterans feel confident in their skills in a world that's changing every day.
It's super important. Right now, veteran unemployment is at 4.1%. That's the highest it's ever been. And these are folks who did jobs, got out, and now they're facing a community without, that ability to go forward. So
now we're arming them one session, one cohort at a time to combat that unemployment rate and get the jobs of their dreams.
Veterans got hands-on experience from resume building to mock interviews to job searching. Rob and Andrew say they want veterans to feel like they can work AI into their everyday workflow without feeling left behind. And one CSRA law enforcement division continued their community outreach efforts today. The Richmond County Sheriff's Office hosted their Badges and Barbecue event at the Diamond Lakes Park in Hepzibah. The event was an opportunity for locals to engage with the officers who protect them while enjoying food and entertainment. Sheriff Eugene Brantley says events like this build trust between law enforcement and the communities they serve.
Policing is all about community. We're able to solve crimes because community engagement, people pick up the phone and call. And so these interactions help build trust, and because of that trust, it helps us solve cases.
Sheriff Brantley adds these events are an opportunity for people to engage with elected officials and get involved in their community. And local universities just finished their first week, and the University of South Carolina, Aiken, celebrated in a big way. The school invited the community out for the second annual USCA Downtown Takeover. It was a chance for staff, students, and neighbors to get together and celebrate the community.
USC Aiken is a university on the rise, and it's only because this community is so supportive. Our students are so fantastic, and everyone part of Aiken is just a wonderful person.
Live music, face painting, food, bounce houses, and more helped kick off the school's 65th year in the community. And Richmond County students put their skills on display in Augusta here this morning. It was all to celebrate the 3rd year of their STEAM initiative. Students across science, technology, engineering, arts, and math showcased special projects and demonstrations, from audio-visual work to tech chemistry to Lego robotics and more. Richmond County Schools says promoting the initiative district-wide has helped students in every area of study grow where they need it most.
As you go through each of those components, you will reach every child in some way. People don't realize that through the arts and teaching how to read scales and music, like that's little math. And so we just find those different ways to reach students where they are and bring them to where we need them to be.
Creekmore adds that Augusta is, quote, resource rich, and involving community partners helps students get a feel for what the careers may look like once they're through the school system. All right, well, one of the biggest social media companies faces allegations they didn't protect children.
This year, don't settle for less than a Honda. Visit your Augusta-Aiken Honda dealer.
At U-Haul, we know every family,
Come on, guys.
moves at their own pace.
Is that heavy?
That's why we have U-Box.
Take that to the kitchen for me,
We can store it
Excited about the new house?
or ship it,
Who's gonna get the biggest room?
how and when you want it.
You are.
Reserve today at uhaul.com.
What's your case worth? Injury.com by Morgan & Morgan.
Thank you for that, Malik. Well, if you stay highly active to lower your dementia risk, you may be going about it the wrong way. A new study from the University of Southern California reveals leisurely physical activities like walking, running, and swimming does lower dementia risks. However, that isn't the case for physical activity done on the job. The authors say this could be because some manual occupations are dangerous. And a safety alert. Cannabis use disorder is on the rise as marijuana is now legal in many states. New research from JAMA found that this is the first half of the 2020s. Moderate to severe cases of the disorder rose. The study's authors say that their findings challenge assumptions that cannabis isn't very addictive and patients need more treatment. Well, up next, a Falcon is back and a Bulldog is out. Our sports team joins us with the update. And as we go to break, we have a live look from the Iowa State Fair in Des Moines and today's winning lottery numbers.